So, it's the first weekend in August in Paralio Astros, a typical beach resort for Greeks, Greek tourists mainly, although we have some foreigners who come here as well. I thought I would just put together a compilation of clips in this video to show you the weekend really. So starting off maybe walking down the beach, back towards Paralio Astros, then some lunch, then maybe going to the beach, and then some evening activities as well. There won't be a lot of commentary, there'll be a little bit here and there. I hope you enjoy. It's August weekend in Greece, and these are Greek tourists. These are not foreigners. These are Greek tourists who come here to enjoy the beach, enjoy the sun, and enjoy Paralio Astros, which you can see in the distance. So I'm going to walk back down and record some of what we see, and hopefully you'll enjoy the day. People relaxing. This is Lime. Babba's next door. You can see the number of cars, it's just ridiculous. People come here from Athens, from Tripoli, sometimes just for the day, sometimes for longer. Many people have second homes here. All of these beaches are blue flag, European blue flag, and managed with lifeguards. You can see, kept safe for people. Here we have the Astros water park, which is meant for younger kids. We're just entering the pedestrian area of Astros, where the restaurants and organised beaches begin. Basically, the further you go from the castle, and you can see the castle in the distance, the cheaper it becomes. So I call this the sort of 70s area, but it has so much charm, I love it. And you can see on the beach, it's just fantastic. As we get closer down to the castle, it gets busier and busier. This is a place called Wet, very popular place. You can see packed with people, absolutely packed. And also the restaurant itself, serving traditional Greek food, serving moussaka, serving saganaki, serving sitikakia, serving stifado. And we'll have a look at these foods later on if I get a chance to show you them. Maybe another video. You can just see the castle in the distance. The character here, the heritage. I mean, this was a fishing village. Only really in the 70s did it start to develop as something more than that. But now it's very, very much a tourist town. You can see here people just pitching their umbrellas again. And this ruin here is an old fisherman's cottage. You can see someone has bought one here, done it up as a garage for their house. If you want to buy this plot of land and this building, it's about 500,000 euros at the moment.
Hi. Hi.
Hello. And then as we continue down, we start the really organised beach places. This is Thalassa, probably the number one. Further down we have Rustic, and then Cactus, and then Delmar. And these are highly organised places. Here we have Crepe House, where you can come in the evening, you can sit on the beach, and you can have a crepe. They take the, in the evening, they take the tables all the way down the beach. It's fantastic. So here you can see Thalassa, just packed. Really nice. People in the sea, the boats. Here we have Rustic further on. You can see how busy it is. It's just amazing. So here we have Rustic and then Cactus next door. They all do coffee, Greek coffee, food including wraps, tortillas, burgers, that sort of thing. Beautiful cacti here. You can see how beautiful the place is. The flower, the convalio, the purple flowers going up into the sky, the trees, it's just fabulous. You can see the umbrellas here above the shops, just providing a little bit of shade on the pedestrianised street here. The traditional architecture of these houses, fabulous. And I've just bumped into my sister-in-law who's here for the next couple of weeks. Say hello, Maria.
Hello.
And we have ice cream shops and the hill in the distance. So I think it's time to go and have some lunch or possibly go to the beach. So here we are walking down to the beach in Paralio Astros. It's just past midday, you know what they say. Only mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Plus probably my wife and myself. Ellie, say hi. So here we are. This is Delmar, one of the places we can go. But we're going to go along to Rustic. The beach here isn't really sand, it's tiny pebbles, but it's better because it's easier to clean off and it doesn't go everywhere, which is fantastic. So this is Aura Restaurant, and it's very hot here. You can't walk on the beach without shoes. You'll burn your feet. So here we are. This is Cactus, and then coming up to Rustic here. You can see beautiful beach. And are there any beds, or are we going to have to sit up the top? That's the big question. So, unfortunately at the moment, because the place is so busy, it's Friday afternoon, there are no beds, but we'll get one at some point fairly soon, hopefully. So we've just ordered lunch at Rustic, and we have a club sandwich, and the beach is still very busy. We can see a nice boat coming into the harbour this afternoon. It seems incredibly calm here, you can see. It's just like a pond, mainly because I think it's a bay on the Mediterranean. It's not the Atlantic or the Pacific, it's just lovely. So we finally got a bed, and Ellie's just been for a swim. Was it good?
Great temperature.
And the sea is beautifully calm today. You can't, of course, have a day at the beach without actually going in the sea. So here we go. And I hope we don't drop the camera. Apologies for the shake. This puts a completely different perspective on life. It's just beautiful to be here. So fantastic in here. Harlem in the distance, the Argolidic Gulf here, the tourist boats, the people enjoying themselves. It's just magical.
The day for
Fresh orange juice.
I don't know if I can have all of it by myself. I think we should have some.
I'll have to see, lovely. Is that right, lovely? That's all on video as well. Thanks for that. So we're going to go out for an evening drink and into Paralio Astros, which is looking beautiful this evening. And down by the seafront, walking along the harbour at dusk, which looks beautiful this evening. Full of people, full of life, a beautiful August evening. As we watch the sunset, I'm just taken aback at how beautiful this scene is, with the mountains, the contrast with the sky, and the village of Paralio Astros laid out below it. Now walking back along the harbour to find somewhere for a drink. You can see little stalls set up selling jewellery, selling toys and so on, and the place is coming to life. It always comes to life late in the evening. These never go out after 9:30, there's just no point. And we're going to go to Delmar for a drink because Ellie fancies a cocktail and they're very good in here.
Και έχω ζητήσει και το λογαριασμό. Θα φωνάξετε το καφέ.
And there's a local artists exhibition here on the square. Lovely to see, just part of the community really. We know one of the artists, Matula. And of course shopping. We can't possibly go past a shop without stopping, so I should be grateful this is only 2 minutes and not 20. And finally working our way home after a fab day out. I hope you've enjoyed the video too. Please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And time for bed. I hope you enjoyed this video, a Greek holiday resort, and please subscribe or like. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you and good night.